The deadly Navy Yard shootings put the spotlight on a new South Carolina law that will help stop the mentally ill from acquiring guns.
There are questions about how the gunman, Aaron Alexis, was allowed to keep his secret security clearance as a Navy contractor. That's because there were various warning signs about delusional behavior and run-ins with the law.
Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel announced a security review of all U.S. military installations worldwide and a review of the Department of Defense procedures for granting and renewing security clearances.
And as we said, a new law in South Carolina is trying to keep guns out of the hands of people with mental problems.
But that law is creating a backlog in many counties as workers try to implement it. News 13's Evan Donovan joins us now from our Greenville News Center.
And Evan, this law was designed to keep us safer.
Well, that's right, Tammy. This right here is ATF Form 4473. It's required anytime you want to buy a firearm from a licensed dealer. And question 11F specifically asks whether you've ever been judged mentally defective. But until this new law was passed in South Carolina, you could have lied on this form, and the federal background check may not have picked it up. That's because states are not required to report mentally defective people's information to the federal government, according to a 1996 Supreme Court case. But they can do so voluntarily, which South Carolina did when they passed this law earlier this year. Counties now have to report all new mentally defective cases to the State Law Enforcement Division starting in August, but they must also report qualifying cases from the last 10 years by August of 2014. That's created humongous backlogs, especially in large counties like Greenville.
I have about 22,532 files. And so that's the number of files I have in the queue, so to speak, to get that information has to be extracted and then reported.
Now, not all those 23,000 are unable to buy handguns. The law is specific about who is prohibited based on how they were found mentally defective due to insanity, dementia, or other reasons. But to give you an idea, as of October 2011, South Carolina was 34th out of 50 states. They had only reported 17 people total as unable to buy handguns due to mentally defective reasons. So this law will certainly help keep us safer as soon as they can hire someone to help go through the backlog, which the Greenville County Council has appropriated the funds to do. Reporting from the Greenville News Center, I'm Evan Donovan, News 13.